Hi, I'm Alexis and welcome to my channel. Today we were talking about the latest things I've been doing, the games I've been playing, and everything that's new. So first of all, the games I've been playing, the games I stopped playing. I was playing Wasteland 2. I didn't finish it. I put a pause on it because some news. Actually, one of this that is related to later that I got on a PC was a gift. Actually doing that, like building it, moving it, making everything works right, and that took me a while, and I had to put a pause on Wasteland 2. I did Sunshine 2, that's the one I was playing. I finished it. I finished the DLCs. I didn't love the DLC of Dead Man. I thought that was the second DLC, but it was actually the first DLC, so that explains why the DLC felt, I don't know, not that good, too short. The second DLC, that's the Dam, actually the one I like the most, and so I finished the game. I went back and replayed the main story, the main game, because I wanted some achievements, and I like it, I love it. In the meantime, they announced Arizona Sunshine 2, so I'm really excited. There's no release date, but that gives me time to get a PS5, and when I got Sunshine 2, I'm gonna replay Sunshine 1 to complete it, to get all the achievements and enjoy it. After that, I start playing Skyward. Like I said in the previous video about this, it's made by the same director. I'm blanking on the name of the director. Maybe I put it right here. It's kind of an RTS, kind of like a MOBA thing kind of game in VR. It's really interesting. It's kind of one of those RTS MOBA games for mobile. In the sense of how you play it, but it's obviously for PS4 and VR, so it looks way better, and the mechanics I think are more solid, and it's not free to play. It's an actual game, like story and everything. But yeah, it's kind of fun. It's really fun. I put a pause on it too because the same thing, but I'm really enjoying it. I was really enjoying it, so I'm planning to go back to it once I finish Wasteland 2. That the conference, the showcases of the game companies happen in the meantime. I love them. Some more than others. I've put three videos on all the games that I like. I rank them. There are a lot of them. I love those games. And I'm really excited. Tomorrow, actually, I'm recording this on Wednesday. Tomorrow is going to be an Annapurna showcase. So I'm really excited because they're going to show Silent Hill. But yeah, so to the next part where I've been playing. Not only the showcase of the game happened, but also Steam Fest, which is a week where developers release a bunch of demos, a bunch of them. So I downloaded a lot of them. I ended up downloading I think 96, 99, I think, or maybe 100, I don't know. I didn't play all of them. I play a lot, but I didn't play all of them. I gotta run out of time. But I played them. So I play a bunch of them. I really like a bunch of them. I don't know how many I play, but I like 31 games. So I'm gonna quickly talk about them in this video. It's gonna be a long video, but maybe, I don't know, maybe you haven't checked it out. Maybe you'll check it out after this. Maybe you don't know them, and yeah. So the first one is Silent Scream. It's an interesting game. I don't like the title. I think it's horrible. To be honest, I don't think that's a good title. But the game itself is really, really, really good. It's one of those games like cooking. I don't know if simulator. Yeah, kind of cooking simulator mixed with horror. If you like or watch a lot of horror let's plays that play horror, you probably have watched a lot of this, where you're at a convenience store, or you're a coffee shop, or you're a something, you prepare food, and there's a horror element in it. This is the same. You are on a burger joint, you make burgers, but also you have to serve to this horror cosmic horror creature, this kind of Cthulhu thing that is just asking for humans, for sacrifice. So that's it. You played it. The game is really well made. I think, in my opinion, it's really, really good made. But it's not my type of game. I've been watching this type of games for a while, and I've loved the videos. and I haven't at this point, up to that point, played any of those. And when I tried it, I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it, to be honest. It's not my type of thing. I think it's boring for me, but it's really, really good entertainment to see. So yeah, I didn't love it, but I think it's gonna be big in a way. Maybe a couple key Let's Players gonna play it. It's gonna be big, I hope. It looks like I have a lot of love into it. The second one is Dr. Furious Meat Machine. What a name. So this is, I don't know if it's a sequel, I don't know what it is. It's in the same saga of Meat Boy. The first one, I don't know what year it was. It's been a long time. I'm gonna put it here, maybe here. So for what I understand is Meat Boy. There was another Meat Boy game. I don't know the name. It was still like a platformer for more action elements. I didn't play it. I just saw it, and this one's new. It's basically Puyo, but with Meat Boy things, you know, like sauce and traps and a lot of blood. So basically, what it's about is that you are now, in a way, playing Dr. Furious, the enemy of the previous games, and you're making these contraptions, these machines, these traps, these not traps, yeah, machines, these things to try to catch Meat Boy. But because there's no Meat Boy, you're killing clones of Meat Boy. So it's really fun. I always like the art style of these games. And the game, I think, is really fun, really great, really gory, and really hard. So love it. Third one is Dawn Duality. This is an interesting game, I think, in a way. Basically, I don't know the genres of the game. Maybe resource management in a way, kind of casual game, 2D pixel art, looks good. You are this guy who runs a restaurant, but also at the same time you're a mob guy, so you're committing crime, but you stay in the business. So it's about, you play with cards, so you have to hire people to the restaurant, but also hire people to the hits, the jobs, everything. It's alright. I like it. I didn't love it. It's not my type of game, but I think it's really well made, and it has a certain factor of being addictive in a way, because I didn't love it, but I wanted to keep trying to see if I can do it. One of the things that I didn't love, and maybe I didn't understand the mechanic right, is so when you're playing, you're doing this, but no matter what, the police is tracking you. So when there's a bar that fills in when the police is tracking you, at that point you are being to court, and you have to win the case, to be free or to go to prison. If you go to prison, you end up the run, you fail the run. So and the way you do is by chance, by luck. You use this machine. I am blanking on the name, you're seeing it right now, and that's what I didn't love, because like all the work that I did now is decided to randomness, so didn't love it. Next one is Tagline, another game that is not for me, entirely not for me. It's a first-person shooter, I think. I mean, I like first-person shooters, but this is a kind of weird one. It has an interesting visual style on it. It reminds me of a Jet Set Radio, but first-person and shooting. But yeah, you're seeing it. I didn't love it. It's just not for me. I mean, the style is good. The movement is really good. It feels really good to play, but it's not the type of game for me. I didn't love it. Maybe you do. Maybe you like it. Alright, next one is One Car, One Shot Mafia. This one I actually like it. I didn't love it, but I like it. It's a car game, again, Mafia. I don't remember quite well the story, but you basically use these cards to represent everything, since actions, weapons, people, and basically you're on this like table in the game. You're in this table, and there's you're seeing it. There's cards, they're flipping. You have to shoot the guy, the target, the next target, and it's quite fun. Because it looks random, but no, there's some really good mechanic in it. This is the deck for the thing to play for the game, but you also have your own cards. your actions of a gun, of redoing time or things like that. So it's really fun. Really fun. I like the art style. It looks good. It looks interesting. Looks quite unique. Looks good. It's black and white, and it's not boring. And no, it doesn't feel boring or too moody. But yeah, I like it. I love it. I don't know if I love it, but I really like it. I really like it. It's fun. It's fun. I think it's gonna be a good fun game. Next one is Kato. Kato. This one was interesting because I already saw this game before on Twitter, on social media, and I was like, that looks fun. I didn't know it was gonna be on Steam. I don't know that I played. It's a really simple game. So the first, on the moment you start the game, there's a screen that says that this game is an actual game, like a full game, but it's made in a game jam. So it's a short game they made, and they're now developing it to be a full-on, game. A big game. So you can start it and finish the demo. Short game. It's a puzzle game. You are a cat. Then there's like a factory somewhere, and you discover that when you fall and you are paired with this toast with mermaid, you fall. You can basically fly. Like you can press the jump button infinitely, and so basically that's it. You have to complete these puzzles with those things in mind, and it's not that hard, the demo. I mean, it was a game jam. It's not that hard, but it's fun. I like the style of it. I like the visual element. I like the design of the kite. It's really cute, really simple. So like it. I really like this. I think I love this one. So yeah. Next one, Sea of Stars. Oh, this is beautiful. I've been waiting for this one for a while. So the ones who make this is the same they did the Messenger. I haven't played the Messenger, but I really want to play the Messenger. I thought it was a really good game. Basically Ninja Gaiden, but now so they make this. So there's two games that I have to play right there. Let me Sea of Stars, which is an RPG in this pirate thing. Old school RPG. Looks beautiful. The pixel art, the design looks amazing, outstanding. The animation is so fluid, so smooth, so beautiful. I love it. I love every minute of it. It's a demo, so in every demo, I think in every demo that I played, there was like this legend of this little thing that says it's a demo. We're making the game right now. It's not gonna be working perfectly. This is one of the demos that I didn't want to encounter an error, but I did. At the end of the demo, I don't know, at the boss battle, one of my characters, like the whole game, like it freezes, but at the same time no. I mean, like it freezes the action, but the animation is still going, but nothing happened. So it was really annoying. But other than that, the game is perfect, beautiful. I want to play it. I want to buy it. This will be a really gem. It's gonna be a great game. I can feel it, and I hope it's a physical release. I don't know. Looks like now they're gonna wait physical releases, but this will be perfect for the Switch on physical. Yeah, so love it. Next one is a horror game, Stray Souls. I was really excited for this. I know this demo, I think it's been over for a while, but they removed from the store after the Steam Fest. So this game was announced a while ago. I don't know how many years, but a while ago. And it was inspired. I don't know if it's still, but it was inspired at the moment for PT. It's by PT, and there was a couple of videos and everything. But recently, I saw that one major development of Layers of Fear, I think, joined the team, and well, that's. Join. I think it's directive now. I don't know. So the things has changed. Yeah, I think it's in a good way. So I played the demo. This game feels unfinished. Like this feels unfinished. Sea of Stars feels like finished again. Like the game feels amazing. This one doesn't feel that. It doesn't feel finished, but it feels good. It feels there's the movement kind of weird, but it's a rubber game. Third person. To be expected. The animation of the body is really good. The face especially is really good. The walking not that good, but the face is really good in my opinion. I love animation. But yeah, so more or less feels kind of weird, playing it, and so two things. One of the things that I didn't like is the combat. Feels unfinished now. Feels really clunky. Things the were really, I don't know, stiff, really weird. Didn't love it. Kind of awkward. That's what it feels, awkward. But there's two jump scares in the demo, and they're, I mean, I think they're made so good. Like, I don't love jump scares for the sake of being a jump scare, you know, like just a loud noise and an image. But the way they made this, I mean, so I want to spoil the demo. You are controlling this guy who apparently goes with his relative friend, I don't know, Martha, to the police station, and you're looking to get past to, and then you walking by this police car. The sirens start, what's the word? Activate the sirens, and when you came close to the sirens, there's a jump scare. Now, one of the things I don't like about jump scares is just sounds or like a boo, you know, like there's nothing significant to it, because it's just a loud noise or just a weird image, and that's it, you know, like there's nothing really scary, just something that keeps you like this. What I love about this jump scare is that there was this imagery that was really good made, in my opinion, like really good made. I don't know if I recorded it, I don't know if I'm gonna put it, but it's basically like someone's holding this kid's head, and the head of the kid is screaming. Like, it's a really good image that keeps in your mind, like actually scares you. That's what I love about it. I love that. I love that. And the last jump scare, it was more of a action jump scare, you know, like what happened when you're talking to this girl, and something like pulls her away, like something like takes it and moves it, and it's really, really, really interesting. So I didn't love how finished the game is, but I mean, they're working on it. I can complain about that, but I love the ideas that I put in there. Maybe it's gonna be a really, really good horror game. I hope they're taking their time. I hope that they make it something good. So next one, there's gonna be a lot of them. This bait we made. So this is not a horror game. This is like a thriller, detective game. I was amazed about this. I was really amazed by this. It's so well done, like so polished, so good. This feels ready. So you are this woman who works in the hotel, and you're a cleaning lady, basically. So in the demo, you have to clean this room, and when you enter, you find that it's the guy. He's not currently in, but the guy who currently pays for the room has some photos of you, of you not stealing, snooping, I think is the word they use. So basically have photos of you grabbing a perfume of somebody's room, using it and returning it. So you talk to your friend, via phone, one of your friends who works there, and you're like, what do I do? So it's around choice, it's based on choices, and you can continue your work, or you can start searching, seeing what's happening, what this guy is doing, like everything, and then it's I don't know, one of the detective games, but so good, so well made. The animation is so good of the character. I like it, so fluid, so believable. The only thing that I didn't love was the animation of the walk cycle and cinematics, to be more precise. But other than that, beautiful game. I love it. I can't wait for that game. So next one, another game that I quite love. I love so much. It's called Home Safety Hotline. So this game is made by this guy who made Doodle Date. I don't know if you've heard of that. That's a game that I watched on a Let's Play. I bought it, but I haven't played it. It's about like a visual novel dating game, but you draw everything. You draw your date, you draw everything that happens. So it was kind of like, I bought it because the game it was that, but also have like a horror element. Like weird things happening. He made another game, there's Night Signal. I haven't played it, I want to play it, but apparently he's making another game. I think the name of the guy is Nicholas Life, something like that. This is basically like it's one of those games. I love this kind of games, like kind of observation duty in the way that is like a mundane job. Like you play the game, you open the game, and your computer transforms in this all computer from customer service. I think that's the name. You know, you call, you're like, I have this problem with this product, something like that, but in the way of house infestations. So they call for, like, I don't know, like I have spiders, I have mold, I have ants, something like that. But it has this analog horror Mandela catalog element to it, where you what they call, like, I have this creature that I don't know what it is. I have these things that are happening, and they're like, you can see the list of, oh, this is this thing, you know, this creature or this other creature, and they have to do this and they have to do this. And sometimes there's these calls, creepy calls. Sometimes there's people like screaming for their life, something like that. And it's really, really fun, like horror, really well made in my opinion. I love it. I cannot wait for this because I have like an animation in mind. I want to do an animation about this, you know. I want to. I don't know, man. I'm thinking of doing this, maybe animation of one of the persons that calls, you know, and then they receive the instructions and they have to do it, and you know, like this kind of horror vibe animated based on this universe. Like, this will be fucking amazing. So I want to do that. Next one is Viewfinder. So this was announced, I think, a year ago on the Game Awards. I think not, 2 years ago. I think, yeah, 2 years. Maybe I'm right. Puzzle game, kind of like Superliminal, but with picture and yeah, still perspective things with pictures. And I didn't expect a lot because I didn't love Superliminal. I don't know why. I think it kind of boring in my opinion. I didn't finish it, so I maybe need to finish it. I played on Game Pass, but Viewfinder, I played the demo and blew my mind because so one of the things that I think does better than Superliminal in a way is that it's more fluid, and there's like looks like it feels like magic when you play it. The way the perspective and the puzzles resolve and the way everything works in the pictures, when you do it in, like in the trailer, it is like in the trailer. Like there's no loading, no story, nothing. Just feels really good, like magic. Feels amazing, and the world is really fun, really. I like really good. I love the art style. I love it. I love this game. So I need to play this. Next one that I also loved is Angry Foot. I saw this announced a while back. Basically, holding Miami in first person. I mean, this is something reductive, I think, but that's the same kind of game, but in first person. And yeah, you enter rooms, killing people, and you with your foot, you know, like you kick. So, yeah, I love it. Feels amazing. The play feels really good. Everything looks amazing. I like the art style. I love it. I think it's not like groundbreaking or unique or something like that, but it's really I don't want to say good because I say good all the time, but it feels I don't know, like in a way, maybe it sounds trippy, but in a way when you're playing it, like it all feels natural. It looks like a cartoon, but you're quickly forgetting about everything. You feel natural in this place, you know, like this cartoon world, and you're just fucking killing people. I love it. Great game. I cannot wait to. I'm taking a maybe illustration. I like the characters. There's a scene where you are with your girlfriend, and the design of the characters are quite interesting, quite fun. So I might do illustration of that. Next one, something that I also love, that I fucking love, is Luto. Horror game. The demo is still up, I think. It's basically horror with those ghosts. There's some shit, but realistic shit. Everything's realistic. The simulation, the movement, the animation, the everything. And I think my opinion looks fucking amazing. Looks so good. And it's not that spooky, to be honest, but I like the atmosphere. I like the way they did everything. The house, for what I understand, the demo is a self-contained story, a self-contained level. Like there is no part of the actual story or the whole game, which is really interesting because when it comes out, it's gonna be something new. But I love it. I love everything about it. I cannot wait for the whole game, and I'm thinking of doing animation on this. Like I'm thinking of doing the whole demo and animated. Yeah, I like it. I love it. Next one, Tales from Candleforge. I didn't love this. Not my type of game. This is one of point and clicks adventure games with horror elements on it, which were the things that I quite liked. The imagery and the science were quite interesting, and they're the things that kind of hooked me because I was so ready to stop playing the game. But once these things appear, I was like, all right, I want to finish it. Didn't love the story. I don't think I'm gonna play the whole game, but looks really interesting. Maybe somebody who loves this kind of games, they'll love this. Next one, Super Adventure Hand. This is so weird, so fun. Your hands doing platform shit. That's it. That's the whole game. That's everything you have to know about this. You're quite literally a hand, 3D hand, moving, jumping, and flickering things. Love it. Love the animation. Some of the things that I'm like amazed. I'm gonna do an animation of just a hand walking because a walk cycle is one of the things you have to learn to animate. Sometimes it's hard depending on the things you're gonna walk cycle, like a person or animal. But I haven't thought about doing a walk cycle of a hand. You know, it had to feel natural, believable, and you have to keep going, keep playing. So that was, I think, really interesting. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining things, but maybe I could see them. You know, like spending weeks trying to figure out a really good Y cycle, you know, of the hand. So I might play the game. I mean, it was alright, it was fun, but I'm amazed by that. But yeah, fun. Next one, Alien Hominid Invasion. For what I understand, this is the sequel to Alien Hominid from the same developers, and they made Alien Hominid, Castle Crashes, Pit People, and I think this is the next one. I played it. I mean, I really like Alien Hominid when I was a kid. Kid. This is not my type of game. Neither Alien Hominid, to be honest. But they're fun. They're fun. I like the art style, I like the cartoonish element to it. I like the humor, and the game is really well made. Like super well made. Like it feels amazing to play. The animations are on point. Everything's perfect. Everything looks outstanding. I love it. Even it's not my type of game. So one of the things that I played solo. I think the game is made for people to play in co-op. So I don't know. Maybe in the future I can play with somebody and love it even more. Next one, Battle Shapers. This was announced on one of the conferences. I don't remember which one. Basically, a first-person shooter roguelike game in the visual style reminds me of Overwatch. So I was like, all right, I want to play. I mean, like I like Overwatch. I have tried, but I don't love it because I'm not somebody who plays a lot of multiplayer games. But I was like, all right, so basically Overwatch in a way, visually, but solo roguelike. I can play that. I can be into that, and I want to be in that. I mean, that game is so good, so well made. It's an indie game that feels AAA in a way, you know, like it feels really. I mean, maybe that's going too far, but it feels amazing. The game, it feels so complete, so well made. The shooting, the movement, the animation, the world, the backgrounds. Love it. I love it. I really like it. Yeah, I cannot wait to play more. I think it's gonna be really. I think it's more of a Doom game than Overwatch, to be honest. But visually, that's what it reminds me of. I might do a illustration of her, maybe. Next one, another game that I love. I love a lot of these games. Botany Manor. I didn't expect to love this, but it's so good. It's basically The Witness, but with botany, you know, with plants, and that's it. The puzzles are, you have to figure out how to grow certain plants, certain seeds, and so good looking, so relaxing, so good. I love it. I really like this game. I don't have anything more to say because that's basically what you need to know. Man, you will see in the video. I hope you love it. I'm thinking of doing animation of this. I don't know what. I'm just thinking of animating myself, taking care of plants. But that sounds fun. Next one, because I'm running out of time. Captain Wayne. This is a game basically one of the first Dooms, but with our characters, you know. It's fun, plays really well. The animation of the hands are amazing, and that's it. I don't have much to say about this. One of the games that is not entirely for me. I can play it, but it doesn't excite me. But it looks really fun. Next one, Cataclismo. This was a find, dude. This was amazing. This is like a RTS tower defense game with horror elements on it. I love the style of it. I love you're seeing right now. So you start using this small, this two characters, I think, 1 or 2 characters, going through these phases, trying to reach your base tower, and you start to building things like RTS element, and then you have to build a wall to keep these creatures from it, and have to train soldiers and kill them. The game is so good, so polished, so beautiful. I want to play this. Next one, Centipede Gun. Roguelike game, really simple, really simple. Like, I'm not joking. So simple. Roguelike game. You're seeing it right now. It's kind of fun. I didn't love it, but maybe you do. Next one, In Guard. This was announced in the showcases. This is basically, you are this woman, I don't know, no, not pirate, this woman in this type of game where you're fighting with swords, and yeah, that's it. Like, I played the game, the story, I don't think there's actually a fundamental story you have to learn. Basically, you're chasing this guy who, well, I don't know, spoil it. And basically the story of the game, the demo was the tutorial, so that. But the type of combat is basically the first Assassin's Creed. I haven't played the latest one, but it's basically the first Assassin's Creed for what I know. And it's really good, really fun, really fluid, and I like it. One of the things I didn't love was the backgrounds, the levels. They all feel the same, and I didn't love that, but the game's really well made, with a lot of love. I really like that. Next one, Golden Record Retriever. This is a weird game, like a weird game. Basically, you are. So the story, to be quickly, is there's this guy rich with a dog. The guy builds a spaceship, goes with the dog into space, and has these records, golden records with a record on himself that drops into planets. The guy dies. When he comes back to Earth, the dog's sad. Aliens come back, and they're like, "Hey, you throw these things at our planets, so you have to retrieve it." So they take the dog, and your job as a dog is to retrieve them. And the game is really weird. It was quite interesting, but I couldn't play it literally because I'm colorblind, and the main mechanic is to use colored marbles, and I couldn't do it. But it's really interesting. It looks really good, except for the tutorial. The tutorial looks like shit, but the main game, the aesthetic of the main game is really good. So maybe you like it. Next one, Heretics Fork. I love this. Basically, tower defense game with cards and roguelike. Love it. Basically, you're a guy who's in hell, and your job is for souls to escape hell. And what you do is you have this tower, and you use cards to upgrade it and see how long you can do it. It's so simple and so good. I love the animation. I love the way it's done, and I'm thinking of doing a short animation around this. A view of somebody being recruited in hell, and that's all serious and dramatic, and you're like, "So, go to your station," and it's a computer, 90s computer in this fucking office. That'll be fun. Love it. Next one that I fucking love, I cannot wait, is Jusant. This was announced on the Xbox conference. It's by the people of Done Not, of climbing. I was like, how are we gonna play this? And I played it, and it plays beautiful. So good. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this game. I love it. You're seeing right now. I fucking love it. Sorry, my dogs. So I fucking love it. The animation, design, the world. Apparently it's not lonely, like desolated world that you're trying to climb. I don't know why. And you find all these empty houses, and it's beautiful. I cannot wait to play this. Next one, Let's Revolution. I didn't, at first I saw this in the showcases. I didn't love it at all. I didn't like it. I played it and changed my mind completely. So good animation again, 2D. Well, this is 2D, and I just love animation. So smooth. The character design is really not that interesting, not that unique, but it's fun. It's good. Simple. And what you're looking at it, basically you're this guy. You control. It's a roguelike. You're on these squares, and you have to find the king. So you have to search for square, and you have these powers, things like that. So really addictive, really fun. It's quick also. That's the thing that I like about this. There are some roguelikes that take time. This one doesn't. I mean, in my opinion, maybe I was having too much fun. Love it. Next one, Lil Wartsman. This is a game, I think, like Papers, Please in a way, but cartoony and fun. And actually I tweeted about this, and the developers replied that they have content creators in mind when they build this game. So it's made for people to play on Twitch or YouTube, something like that. And for people to answer and react. It's fun. I played it solo, I played it on my own. Sometimes the humor doesn't land with me, but the game is overall really fun, it's really interesting. You have to have these cartoonish tools to use with the people who have tried to pass, and it's really fun. So even though the game is made by mine, I mean in a way mine, not entirely, you can play it solo, you can play it whatever you want. It's really fun. Next one, Noun Town. Noun Town is basically a game where you learn any language you want. I think. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say any language. You can learn a few languages, and that's it. It's made to learn a language. I love it. I think it's really good. More than a game, a really good tool for people to learn another language, which is really important. The thing that I can critique is that when you start the game, it's in English, and you can learn another language. I would love for them to also have the ability to change that, like you can start as a Spanish speaking person and learn English or something else, or start like French, something like that. Overall, the game is so good. It uses a voice recognition, so you have to speak, and I think that's really good. Next one is Paper Trail. I didn't love it, but it's fun. It's made in this style of watercolor that looks so good, so fluid. I really like that, and the puzzles are in a way that you have to like fold the paper of the whole scene or environment's a paper. You have to fold it to solve the puzzles, and it's so fluid, so good. The thing that I didn't like is really slow. The way the character walks, and it's like really moody, really like artsy in a way. The mood. I don't know. It's really good. Not for me in a way, but really well made. Last three ones. Steam World build. It's Steam World like franchise saga, and you are like RTS in a way. And I didn't finish the demo because I fucking love it. That sounds weird, but I fucking love it. I didn't finish it because I was having such a good time, but I have to learn a lot of things. Like in the RTS genre, you have to learn a lot of things of how it works. I mean, I know most of the games work the same, but every game has their own rules, and this game has. And for what I know, I was just scratching the surface. I was like, I'm gonna stop here. I wanna play until the game comes out. I don't wanna spoil anything. Next one, Stick It to the Stickman. I love the trailer. When I played it first, I was like, this feels weird. It's a roguelike fighting game, a 2D fighting game with stickmans. But I was like, alright, okay. But as I start playing, it gets more addictive. And I was like, fuck me, this is good. This is really good. So fun. I didn't love the art style. It reminds me of the games made by Dreams. It's not a bad thing, but I didn't love the way they made this game in particular. I mean, again, Dreams, beautiful game. There are beautiful games in there, but this game didn't catch me visually. But the gameplay is so good. I really want to play this game. And the last one is Stick It to the Plan. A really simple puzzle game that you are a dog with a stick. and you have to go to the end of the level. You're seeing right now, really fun. I love the art style of the cinematics, of the cutscenes, which is 2D. They're super short and simple. There's not even animation, just panels, and I love them. 3D, the game is 3D. When you're playing it, I didn't love that. I didn't love the 3D elements. I mean, well, not the element, the 3D design. I think it's kind of weird, but fun game, really fun game. I don't know if I'm gonna play it when it comes out, but it's really fun. Maybe you'll do. And that's it. That's all the games I played, all the demos I played. I can't wait for a few of them. I'm gonna come back to Wasteland 2. I need to finish this game because I want to play Starfield, so I'm gonna play Wasteland 2, finish Wasteland 3, and try to go into Starfield. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like the video. Long video, but other games. And I'm gonna be posting animations, speed draws, stuff like that. Please check some of the games, wish listing them on Steam. And yeah, thanks so much for watching.